gonna need some classic liquid determination for this. And by that I mean NOS. Oh look, a madhouse. Yay.
Oh, this is so frustrating. You see, this is what I don't get about you bad guys. You know the hero's gonna win, but you just don't die quickly. Man, example, this one guy in New Haven, right? City's burning, people are dying left and right, yada yada yada. This jackal rushes me with a spoon. A freaking spoon, and I'm dying laughing, right? So I scoop out his stupid little eyeballs with it, and his kids are all, wah! And I can't even, he can't see where he's going, he's bumping into stuff. Anyway, I don't know, maybe you had to be there. The moral is, you're a total bitch.
So anyway, don't tell my INFP BFF that I drank an energy drink today. How am I supposed to judge distance with this aiming ridiculous? Ridiculous reticle. It's not even properly calibrated. Not even properly calibrated for accurate indirect fire. Yeah, just because people seem to have this misconception, at least video game people do, this misconception that there is no accuracy with indirect fire. Wow. Even with slag, a full mag's worth doesn't do the job. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Bit premature there, don't you think? I was able to evade that. I got my pistol point cocked, ready to lay shots non-stop until I see your monkey ass drop, and letting your homies know who done it. Yeah, I watched Office Space recently. Rewatched, I should say. Oh, my voice sounds terrible. Still sick. Seems like it's moved up from my down from my sinuses into my lungs, and then moved from there into my throat, I guess. This. Hey, that actually hit something. Didn't actually expect that. Come on. Don't. See if I can accurately predict the arc. Probably not.
Sentry deployed!
Jeez.
Success.
Leather Gatling gun. That just sounds weird. I know it's just a prefix, but the idea of a gun being made out of leather is odd. A good thing there's no stamina limit hopping around like that. Fancy footwork. I do like dull barrels on Hyperion SMGs. I know I don't need to go this way, but it might be worth it. Who knows? I might score some scrounge-worthy stuff.
All right, what do we got here?
It's too bad these turned out to be Pt.3. I really don't like Pt.3 splat guns. And this bandit blaster, I'm going to call it a splat gun. I do like. Not the most ammo efficient, but it's not bad, not bad.
Say goodbye! Why'd you have to attack on my shit?
Resist.
I owe him money! Shields down!
I love that sound. Fail. That makes up for it. One single fail is made up for by a 2-for-1 sale. Do 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 do. Bandit. We can thank the bandit barrel for that. You ought to know. Hey, you ought to know, seeing as how your company weaponized it. And presumably before any other company. I will use... maybe this. Wow, that does precisely jack squat.
Wanna meet my girlfriend?
Fail. I might as well not even bother with this. It's not accurate enough to be useful. I bet it's got all its health back by now. Well, I guess not. I bet if I had a Drew, this would be over by now. Of course, I foolishly sold it and or gave it away. I forget which. Forgot about you and you.
Cool story, bro.
See how much easier it is to aim when there isn't so much, way too much zoom as there is with the Hyperion reflex sight. I might have probably mentioned this before, but if you ask me, the Hyperion SMG sight should be a scope, and the Bandit one should be a reflex sight. Well, nothing to do now, but get on over there. There's a chest I could check over there. Yeah, why not? Just have to try to avoid the threshers if I can manage to run past or around them. Yeah, nothing that really fulfills my needs.
Meet my lady friend.
Oh, great. Rabid Stalker. What does that make you think of?
Thanks to Jack's mining operations. Poor bastards are too sick to leave their homes.
You'll want to set up the beacon over there. Once the moon base processes our request, you should have a fast travel station.
Just in case I get overwhelmed. want to give myself every possible advantage. If I can retreat over to here, might be able to, I don't know, make a quick getaway or something. One vehicle facing each direction. This way, if I need catapult firepower, I can jump in this one. If I need a getaway vehicle, I can jump in that one.
Hyperion suggests staying inside. The outdoors are dangerous and do not have cables.
No thanks. That needs me some outdoors time.
Hyperion is proud to announce the size of your bi-yearly medicine shipment has doubled. Congratulations on your second bottle of aspirin.
It's funny because it's true.
Haven't found anything good. My weapon machine will fix that for you. You're my brilliant customer. Don't let it go to your head. 2 words, my friend. No refund.
Just make sure that everything is open and ready to be scrounged.
Hyperion congratulates Harriet Lapis on the birth of her twin and wishes her luck in choosing which one to keep.
Ah, see? Corporatism and socialism are indistinguishable, except in regard to petty doctrinal semantics, which amount to precisely jack squat. If you're under the oppression of either. So resist both internationalism and globalism. Arise and resist.
It's transmitting the supply request now. We just gotta wait a few minutes and...
Angel, that's enough. You can stop pretending to help the bad guys now. Angel?
We don't have long until Jack realizes I'm not helping you anymore. Defend that beacon.
Now, if you can't even handle these loaders, you're really gonna disappoint me.
Toss him, the little lady!
You've got to repair the beacon.
I got it. I have to do this in a controlled fashion. Especially on UVHM or higher.
Uncalibrated fast travel station request received. Estimated processing time, 3 to 6 weeks. No. Move some data around, see if I can bump you up in the queue.
Angel, what the hell are you doing?
I've increased
Really?
request priority. Depot Junction may be allowed energy supplies for another few months. They've damaged the beacon again.
Why do I have to jump over nothing?
You've got to repair the beacon or the supply drop will never arrive.
Now you be careful, honey.
See? It happened again. Did you see that?
Shipment has doubled. Congratulations on your second model attachment.
Hey, stand in front of it!
You've got to repair the beacon.
Did I lose him? Or shake him?
You've got to repair the beacon or the supply drop will never arrive.
Congratulations, carrying class on good luck in choosing which one to keep.
Thanks for the warning.
Say hello, Gaiden.
Wanted to strafe back. Didn't realize there was a wall behind me. Otherwise, I would have strafed away from that grenade more. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to sell stuff.
Lock and load.
Attention, Overlook residents. You're welcome.
I know I shouldn't be doing it in the middle of battle. What can I say? I'm economically minded. Yeah, right. Ergonomically minded is more like it.
Chew 'em up.
Say to the constructors, I want those bastards dead now! Wow, you're really bad at protecting that beacon.
I don't have to be good at protecting the beacon. I can just restart the beacon as needed. There's really no way, unless you're co-op.
If you don't repair the beacon, you can't get back to Sanctuary.
You can't keep the beacon protected all by your lonesome. It's just not practical. Oh, really? That's a camper move. And you still failed to kill me. Really, I fired 2 shots and didn't get 1 slag. Guess this means it takes a half a mag for 1 slag. Now, you want to get sold? Because that's how you get sold. What? I almost did this perfectly. Almost perfectly. And what took me down? Complete randomness. Just complete randomness. Not even cleverness on the part of the enemy, just complete randomness is what screwed everything over. And of course, all my efforts rendered futile, thanks to one random moment. Are we gonna fire your nuke or not? Let's get it over with. Let's not take half a friggin' year. Hell makes your shield so strong? You just fired your laser. Firing my laser!
Hyperion reminds you that any unauthorized behavior will be rewarded with a one-way trip to the grinder.
Oh, this is so tedious. One moment of randomness ruined everything. Of course, it would help if I could find guns and launchers that were blue or better and had the right parts.
Attention, Overlook residents. You're welcome.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you. I always got new stock. Check back later. Lovely. Thanks for the scratch. Pleasure doing business. Don't have to.
Overlook has once again inched out Jackville for fewest weekly curfew violations. For the next week, the grinder will only be used for egregious felonies, like littering or profanity.
Who would ever want to live under this system? No one would ever willingly choose to live under that.
Success.
They damaged the beacon. Repair it.
What makes you think you can take me down if you can't even repair that beacon?
To see you.
If you don't repair the beacon, the supply request won't go through. I just shut off the moon base's oxygen supply. I expect the engineers will launch your fast travel station very soon.
God damn it, Angel, what are you doing? Those are the bad guys! I'm sending everything I have at you. Everything!
You have to repair the beacon.
Beacon's damaged, kiddo, and that's why you're gonna die.
Resident zone. Overlook. I had some Jack there. Father was happening. What can you do with that serious man?
You've got to repair the beacon or the supply drop will never arrive.
Hyperion is proud to announce the size of your bi-yearly medicine shipment has doubled. Congratulations on your second bottle of aspirin.
Smoke you, a-hole!
They're launching the fast travel station now. Nothing gets results like a death hit. It's almost here. Just protect the beacon for another few seconds. The fast travel has landed. Give me a second while I calibrate it to Sanctuary's new position.
Are dangerous and do not have fast travel station calibrated. Location: Sanctuary is now available for travel.
Go, quickly! Use the fast travel station and get back to Sanctuary.
Angel, you and I are gonna have a serious talk.
Guns, guns, guns!
And that mission is now avails!
I'm always happy to take your money.
Some other time.
The Hyperion Grinder Lottery is almost upon us. Mandatory tickets will be...
Now, how much sense does it make to have a bayonet positioned like that on that style of gun? Video game logic.
Guns, guns, guns! I'm always trying guns you don't need.
You have to say it right. You have to say guns, guns, guns! Like Kurtwood Smith as Clarence Boddicker from the real RoboCop.
They help you kill many.
Did you just... Oh! You did it to me again! You made me buy rockets when I don't need to buy rockets!
May keep you safe in your travels. I'm sure we'll be...
Whose nose do I have to break to make that not happen anymore? Or kneecaps. Who do I have to kneecap to make that not be a thing anymore?
Not for me, if you want to live.
Is that two-gun berserker or unstoppable?
Lock and load. Let's just get this out of the way. Yes.
My cursor wasn't even on the rocket icon, and it still made me buy rockets. Just because the game feels the need to, quote, correct, unquote, me. By making the ammo icons reset back to the top.
Now we're 200% more reliable.
Oh, it's such an incompetent design. I can't get over how incompetent it is.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions.
It's incompetent because it means that the game thinks it knows better than the player how the player ought to conduct their business. It's insulting.
Not for me, if you want to live.
It's insulting, and it shouldn't exist in the 21st century. Six figures down the tube because of incompetent design. Sure, I can earn it all back easily enough, but that's not the point. The point is, it shouldn't be a thing in the first place.
Guns! I got them, you need them. Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
How or why it ever was is beyond my, quite beyond my capacity.
Right now, but what happens if Hyperion launches another barrage? We've got no shield.
Good point. Let me get on the Echo. Listen up, Hyperion. If you've got any bright ideas to blast Sanctuary out of the sky, just remember, I can phase the city anywhere I want at the drop of a hat. But if you want to waste another few $1 billion launching mortars at us, be my guest.
Well done. Was any of that true?
What? Hell no. It's a miracle I didn't phase us into a mountain.
Oh, good. You're not dead.
That's his way of saying, wow, you're a badass, I'm glad you're okay.
Right. Sorry. We'd all be dead if it weren't for you. But we need a plan. Jack's getting closer and closer to digging up the warrior, and we still don't know where he's got the vault key stashed.
I can help you with that.
You? Damn it, we told you never to contact us again.
Will you please just hear me out?
Sure, let's listen to the crazy computer that just tried to kill us. Hey, remember that time she told us the vault was full of loot?
It's with me. I'm charging the vault key.
Continue.
The key naturally charges itself once every 200 years. Jack is patient, but he's not that patient. He's been using my power to forcibly charge the key with iridium. If you find me, you find the vault key. The vault key is housed in my AI control core atop Thousand Cuts. It's protected by 3 impassable security hurdles. The first is a competitor deterrence field that will obliterate any non-Hyperion entity passing through it.
Competitor deterrence field? What, like a death wall?
It is a field of pure thermosonic energy, programmed to atomize any unauthorized personnel.
So yeah, a death wall.
Beyond that lies the second hurdle, a defense bunker outfitted with the most high-tech weaponry Hyperion can afford.
That doesn't sound good.
Past the bunker, you'll have to get through the final hurdle, a door that will only open for Handsome Jack.
Well, that sounds even worse.
This will be your only opportunity to steal the vault key and stop Jack from controlling the warrior. I'm out of time. Do what you will, but promise me this. No matter what happens, do not allow Lilith into my chambers.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
If she was luring us into a trap, she would have made it sound a little bit possible.
If we're taking that bitch down, I'm coming. Trap or not.
If anyone's gonna shut her down, it has to be you, soldier. Head to the Hyperion Preserve. I think I know how to get past the first hurdle.
This is gonna be fun! Quit fighting against me. Expert Grenadier is the variation that I'm looking for.
You can never be too well armed.
I'll check the shops and then call it.
Remember, we're always open.
I wish I was a fault hunter. When I shoot people,
So,
Hope you've had your shots.
So,
Guns!
game devs and programmers, quit programming games in such a way that the game tries to make decisions for the player. I mean, for fuck's sake, this isn't rocket surgery.
A fantastic day for capitalism.
What did I refer to it last time it happened? A usurpation of my will? That's exactly what it is. A usurpation of the player's will.
Dr. Zed. Careful out there.
I might have some time for gambling. Let me check. I guess just a little. I'll pick up all these missions next time. Where were you when I needed you? Tease. Got a Hulk. Yeah. Give me a blue one of those. Or, of course, purple. But only if it has a Torg reflex sight. Tease. Iron sight's preferred on a blue Hulk or Ravager. Torg reflex sight on a purple. Under no circumstances do you need a scope on a Hulk or Ravager. It's structurally superfluous. What I'd really like is a quad. Tease. Who came up with the idea that purple or better weapons Ts are obligated to have optical attachments? I know I've griped about that in the past, but it's worth reiterating because of how retarded it is. To put structurally superfluous optics on a gun that would be better off without them. It ruins the utility of something that might otherwise be useful. Tease. Unless you don't mind shooting from the hip. That's not adequate for everyone. Not everyone is willing to tolerate that. Shooting from the hip is what idiots do in Hollywood movies. Lemon lime. Finally gives me a blue, and it doesn't fulfill any of my needs.
Time!
tease. I got a couple of keepers out of this. Corrosive Jericho, which is pretty much a placeholder.
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way.
Now, which of these do I keep? This. Oh. I only need one fire launcher. Now, do I keep the one with the better parts or the one of higher level?
Set out!
Two more, maybe? Yeah.
Get out of my face, pig! Don't make me come over there, Gunner. Why loot the dead when you can buy from me?
I might as well sell this. It's not accurate enough to be worth using. Now I only need one. I'll keep the one with the... This one, because it's perfectly parted. Aside from
The bad guy's a new one, huh?
aside from the scope. Plasma caster. Wouldn't mind getting my mitts on a Malawan plasma caster, or maybe a whole bunch of Malawan plasma casters. Oh, I haven't found an E-Tech launcher. At least not in a long time. Anyway, catch you on the flip side. And see you next mission, slabs.